All right, after you get done doing the first part of the assignment, now we're going to get to the actual lesson for today. In today's lesson, we are going to stack cubes to figure out the volume of that cube. Okay? So right now we're trying to find how many cubes will fit in this rectangular prism. Problem is they don't give you all the cubes. They only give you a few across this way, and a few up. They give you a few going on the length, a few going on the height, and a few on the width. Okay? Here's how you solve for this. Okay, so we see how many cubes we do have. There's 1, 2, 3, and then there's a fourth one underneath here. In order for this to stack on top of each other, there's got to be one underneath there. This is 5, 6. So there's 6 going across. All right, let's see how many are going up. There's one underneath here, so there's one stack down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 going up. Now let's see how many are going across this way. There's got to be one underneath here being stacked. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5. So right now we have 4 in our height, 6 in our length, 5 in our width. Okay, now what we need to do is remember what volume equals. Volume equals length times width times height. So we got to take 4 times 6 times 5. Remember in the video I showed you from Mrs. State, take your smallest numbers first. So let's take 5 times 4. 5 times 4 equals 20. Okay, now we got to take our 20 times our leftover number, which is 6. 20 times 6 is 120, because 2 times 6 is 12. Add your 0 on, you have 120. So for our first blank, it says cubes needed to fill prism 1. It was 120 cubes. Okay? Now number 2 for that. Oh, it says volume of prism 1. So if it took 120 cubes to fill this prism, the volume is also going to be 120 as well. So your answer is going to be the same. The cubes needed to fill prism 1 and the volume of prism 1 is the same thing. It's just worded differently so you can see 2 different ways on how to word it. So it's 120 for both. All right? So now that one's done. Now let's do the second one. All right, if we look at this, let's see how many we have going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our height is 5. Okay, let's see how many we have for length. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then it stops. But we can still keep going by measuring these here. So this would come down, this would be 6, 7, 8. So our length is 8. Okay? Now let's measure our width. Okay? We have 1 here. Here's 1. Is 2. Here's 1. Is 3. Here's 1 is 4. Okay? Draw those lines in there. Don't be scared to draw those lines in there. That'll help you see where the cubes need to be. Okay, so our width is 4. So our measurement is 5 by 8 by 4. So let's do our small numbers first. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 times 8 is 160. 2 times 8 is 16. Add your 0, you got 160. So it takes 160 cubes. Volume of prism 2 is 160 units. See how that's done. This one was 120, 120. Okay, that is how you do page 18. Page 19 is just like this page here, where you have to fill the prism up with cubes and figure out how to solve for it. Page 19 is what is graded, what I'm assessing on for this unit. So that is what you need to do in pages on your own, working on that. Okay? Use this video to help you with that. If you're not sure, if you get to page 19, you look at a problem, you're like, I don't remember how to do this. Go back and watch this video. It's not the same problem, but you can at least see the steps you need to take to solve it correctly. Okay? So when you first get here, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a volume activity. so you can get used to seeing this. We'll do this together as a class. We'll also do mental math together as a class. And then after that, we'll split into group, or we'll do the cubes. Then after that, we'll split into groups, and we'll work on our pages in our groups, and we'll do Dreambox, and we'll do some more measurement with cubes in there as well.